What it do, man? Trevor Lawrence has arrived.
I Cali.
What it do, YouTube? It's your host, B-Rob, coming from the Superbuy Sports Channel. I'm one of your hosts, and I'm here with a bunch of dope other fellas. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
What up? Pedro in the house. Bills Mafia. Got that great dub from Miami. Pass it off.
It's your boy, Ramon the Bonnet. Ramon's Corner. Some of y'all might know. Or Ramon knows. It's just me. Come on now.
Oh, gosh. More importantly, it's your boy T-Time here. What up, y'all? Tuning in. We appreciate y'all. I ain't even talking about my Cowboys.
Hey, look. We could have had full panels in the winner's circle this week. It didn't turn out that way. But,
Crazy.
We break down our reasons why in these solo videos. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, and make sure y'all comment, because we take a lot of video ideas from comments to keep the conversations going. But on the menu tonight, I know it might be a sore topic because there might be some things mentioned in this past week, but we could not start an episode without mentioning my boy, Trevor Lawrence. And can the Jacksonville Jaguars make it to the playoffs? And after their win on this past weekend, their chances have been increased with that division looking fairly weak. So somebody go ahead and tell me what they think, man. Tell me what they think and then why. Let me know what's up.
I'll go there. T-Law. That's what I'm going to just call the man, T-Law. Because he has been balling. Well, he got what? 10 touchdowns to 1 interception in like the last 4 games or so. That man has been hooping. And not to mention who he did it to yesterday. I ain't gonna say nothing, but he got to make the playoffs now. Just because of that, he got to make the playoffs. And the way they playing now, though, the defense is playing good. The offense is clicking on all cylinders, unless it's just the teams that they playing and fraudulent alert. But you can go ahead.
Shots.
Right. He's shooting crazy shots. I gotta just respond to that.
He's getting spicy.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna have him on my solo video. We had that chat later. Trevor Lawrence, I'm no lie. I'm gonna give him credit. I mean, he played a great game. I mean, he looked absolutely amazing out there. Shout out to Calvin Joseph. He definitely made him look like an MVP. Like
torched that boy.
Was torching him, made him look stupid to the point where he's got benched and they're already looking for his replacement. But honestly, I've been saying this, man, that the Jags is definitely one of them up-and-coming teams. So I think they could go on a run. Beating a team like Dallas is a confidence booster for anybody. Giants wouldn't know that because they haven't beat us this year. But that's a confidence boost for any team. So when you beat a team like Dallas that came in at 10-3, that team is about to start rolling. They got young studs. The running game is solid. I mean, they almost put up 200 on us yesterday. So, the defense, I mean, you can't really say much. They did let up 34 points, so I wouldn't really be banking on that. But, I mean, they're also in a weak division. So, I say they could go on a run. The teams that they got left on their schedule is really that difficult to beat. So, they got my vote after taking my boys out yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Just a caveat and all you guys are saying, too, is like T-Law is doing things with like receivers that were like misfits on other teams. They got Zay Jones. They got Kirk. They got just a bunch of, like I said, misfit. I wish we had that Zay Jones that played yesterday with the Bills when we drafted him. to top it off, to say also what Trey was saying, like their upcoming schedule, they're on a 4 or out of the past 4 games, they've won 3 of them, right? And currently, right now, Tennessee has the lead and they're just 1 game behind them. And the last week of the season, they play each other. So that's a huge game. And they've already beat Tennessee once this year, convincingly, 36-22. So I don't see why they couldn't do it again. Tennessee is on this 4-game losing streak. They're not looking any type of good. So, definitely. With I think Jacksonville, it says it right there. Yeah, they got the Jets, which they're fighting for a playoff spot, but they obviously are perfect. Houston, they put up a fight against Kansas City, but Houston did Houston things and lost. And the great game of Tennessee. So I don't see it. Honestly, Jacksonville and Tennessee both have their fate in their hands. I see it. Week 18.
Because if you look at this is the Tennessee schedule right here. They play the Texans.
Yep.
This is an automatic dub right here. Who's this team? Yeah, that's an automatic dub. So it's gonna come. It's gonna come up to the last game. I believe it's gonna come up to that last game.
I mean, the way I see it is because like right now the Patriots are 8th and the Jets are 9th on the bubble. They actually share the same record. I think if the Cincinnati Bengals handle business this Saturday, it puts the Jaguars in a good spot to be able to really get the tiebreaker versus the Jets and propel themselves up closer to that division lead. Because at this point, the only way that the Jags can pretty much really get into the playoffs is by winning the division, because I honestly don't see them beating out Miami. I don't see them beating out Los Angeles. And as far as it goes, like the Jacksonville Jaguars, I would say their toughest game right now. Well, prior to the way the Texans played Dallas and then Kansas going to overtime with Kansas City, I would have said they could easily run the floor after they beat the Jets, because they already beat the Titans and go 3-0. The way the Texans is playing, we don't know what kind of team is going to hop up on that field, and they can
giving everybody a run for the money. What team they played last week that they almost beat? I can't remember. Who they played last week.
You go with the rhetorical questions.
I can't remember.
But look, I mean, the way I see it is if the Jags can beat the Jets, and then at whatever Houston team shows up, I think as long as they can go 2-0 for these next 2 games, it put them right at that last spot to where that last game they can win the division. And I think for the last few years, the Jets has won their last game of their season. They spoiled the Colts last year.
Oh man, heartbreaker.
So them getting into the playoffs with just having to beat Tennessee, I think that will put them I think that last game. And the crazy thing is at home is at home in Duval. So it's just this one thing I did want to let me see, where is this at? I did want to put this up on the screen. If I even have it, I don't even think I have it. But I wanted to look at, so it's these next gen stats. Trevor Lawrence, and it may be a little sore spot for my boy T-Time. But Trevor Lawrence, when I say he was lighting up the Dallas defense, I'm sorry, but
4th of July, boy.
He was lighting up the Dallas defense, and he's not. And it's not even a knock to Dallas defense, because we already talked about it when Brown went down that teams was going to pick on the second corner. So this is not no surprise. We already know that teams were going to pick on the second corner when it comes to Dallas, and that's exactly what the Jags did. The bomb, the 36-yard bomb that y'all see where he in blue, where he had a touchdown. That was not on Diggs, so it was clearly
on Calvin Joseph.
Yeah, and he got burnt on a double move that you don't bite on double moves, right?
No.
You don't bite on double moves. So, but yeah, Trevor Lawrence. I mean, if you look at the stats, man, he lit up the defense, which I was actually surprised because we haven't really seen Dallas defense get lit up like that. And they're just going through a transition phase themselves because of the injuries that they've done.
Yeah, we don't use injuries as excuses though. We don't use injuries as excuses. I'm just saying. We don't use. If you guys look through the past videos, I try to bring up injuries. We don't use injuries as excuses.
If the users was exposed to the private chat that goes on between us, they will see the tyrant rampage that Ramon went on after Dallas beat the Giants, and he started talking about, we got 6-string corners out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And no excuse though, but no excuse.
Stop it.
Now he's when he get on this video, he's a whole different person.
Whole different person, bro. Whole different person.
I'm just saying person.
You know, at one point, I remember him, and I quote, "If your team is the third in the division, you cannot talk." The New York Giants is sitting at number 3 in the NFC East, and this man is talking.
And we talking.
Like they about to do something.
He was talking when they were the 4th.
I'm talking from first to worst.
Boy got his chest out, man. Boy got his chest out. But so real quick, just so I make sure I got the clear picture, is the Jets and Trevor Lawrence going to make the playoffs? Give me a thumbs up or give me a thumbs down.
The Jags and Trevor Lawrence, just on the fact that I want to see him in there, I do, especially after the last year, the coach getting lap dances and stuff like that. His wife and all that. Well, he needs something, man.
Look, man, we ain't going down that alley. Look, thank you for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, punch the like button in his face, and then comment down below so that way we can reply to some of your comments. And if you guys give us a good topic to talk about, we'll definitely load it up in the video and cover some of the things that you want us to talk about. Why? Because this is the SBS show, a place where a fan could be a fan no matter how biased their take is. We're going to catch you guys on the next video. Peace.
Peace.